Did you know that up to 80% of women will develop some type of fibroids before the age of 40? What if I told you that fibroid is actually a sugar problem? Yes, you heard me right. It is a sugar problem. And yes, you can shrink it once you get off the sugar. Please help me unpack it. My name is Dr. Enin, doctorate pharmacist and a functional medicine doctor. And again, welcome to the channel. So fibroids is simply a non-cancerous growth inside the uterus or outside the uterus, or even both. And it is been linked to high levels of insulin or hyperinsulinemia. And high levels of insulin comes about because of our chronic ingestion or chronic consumption of carbohydrates. So when we are eating all the starches, all the carbohydrates, all the high glycemic foods, we increase our sugar or we increase our glucose. The purpose of insulin is to come inside the bloodstream to get glucose out. And chronically bombarding our body with sugar will increase insulin. And as a result, we have high levels of insulin. Insulin is a growth hormone. So in the presence of insulin, we cause growth. Whether it's tumor, whether it's cancer, whether it's whatever. So we cause growth with insulin. What insulin also does is it causes increase in estrogen. Estrogen dominance is one of the reasons why one will have fibroids. It is a relative rise of estrogen relative to progesterone. So when you have high levels of estrogen, it can affect the growth of fibroids. The fibrous cell or the uterus cell is very sensitive to estrogen. There is an enzyme called aromatase. What it does is it converts testosterone to estrogen. So when you have testosterone converting to estrogen, you have more estrogen in the bloodstream, and that can cause further more growth of fibroids. And guess what? Low levels of vitamin D has been linked to fibroids because vitamin D is an aromatase inhibitor. So what it does is, in the presence of vitamin D, it blocks testosterone from becoming estrogen. So what can we do to mitigate this situation? Number one, I like to see women go very low on their carbohydrates. Lower their carbohydrate intake. Take foods like the true green foods, which is a very low carbohydrate meal option, or go ketogenic, or do the carnivore diet, because this diet help bring our insulin levels down. Very, very critical. And the second thing is you want to do things that will decrease estrogen. So we enjoy vegetables such as the cruciferous vegetables. That will be the cauliflower, that will be the cabbage, that will be the bok choy. Those help eliminate estrogen from circulation. Intermittent fast. Anytime we fast, we decrease our blood glucose levels and in turn decrease our insulin. Hyperinsulinemia is a key factor in fibroids. So for that reason, doing fasting will bring about low levels of insulin, and that will help shrink your fibroids. I like to see 18 hours of fast. So usually I let my patients do about twice a day eating, usually their breakfast at noon and last meal by 6 p.m. That helps bring the levels of insulin down. In clinical practice, I have a 90-day protocol where I am able to shrink fibroids. And what we do is, definitely diet is a big factor. You are either going to go low carb, ketogenic, or carnivore. And we have supplements that help support the body. We have supplements that will help eliminate estrogen from circulation and also up the progesterone. Remember, when you have estrogen dominance, you have more estrogen relative to progesterone. So what we do is we balance the progesterone while we eliminate the estrogen so that they are on the same level. And that's something critical that we do in practice. In practice, no more than 90 days, I have seen people improve and shrink their fibroids. So if this content resonates with you, please don't forget to like, don't forget to follow, and don't forget to share. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. And if you need our help, we are always a phone call away. Green Health Pharmacy and Functional Medicine Clinic, where we get to the root of all issues. Until another episode, we will see you again. Thank you.